I'm just going to say this here, that this whole Nolan Wells case, it just breaks my heart, and it makes me sick to my stomach. And I'm just going to say this, the case is being handled the way it's being handled because he is a black man. They're taking their time doing the case because he's a black man. They're taking their time getting all the autopsy and information back from the original autopsy investigation because he is a black man. Because it's giving other people time to get their story straight. There's other people above these children who murdered this boy that are trying to get the story straight for their children. They're trying to cover it up. And what irks me the most is that people don't use common sense when it comes to cases like this. Now, I'm just going to say, if it was the other way around, and it was a person of color or people of color that murdered somebody of another color that we know, and I'm not being hateful, I'm just stating the facts, them brothers or sisters, whomever, would have been locked up in prison and in there until proven innocent. But now, since the shoe's on the other foot, and it's a group of Caucasian men, they are out free while they're making up stories and lies and sticking to their story, knowing that this man has been murdered. We know he did not drown. And what's crazy about it is that the stories don't match up. There's so many lies going around. The autopsy, the boy's organs, his throat, everything is missing, which is not normal. They tried to make it normal, but it's not. The parts should have been sent with the body when his body was sent to DC. His organs should have been with his body. And another crazy thing about it is that if you have these people, your friends, and the boy that was on the Tatum show talking about, I'm his best friend, you're not acting like a best friend. You're not even acting like you're grieving right now. You're just trying to cover yourself. If you're a best friend and you're saying he's like a brother to you, why didn't you protect your brother? Why didn't you make sure your brother made it home safe? When the parents showed up to the boy's house to get his keys and his phone back, why did they have to go to an extent to get these things from the people that were surrounding his son, that grew up with him, that called themselves his friend? Wasn't none of them writing on Instagram, hey, we haven't seen our friend. Has anybody heard from him? Posting stuff like we miss him. We ain't called him. And you know why they ain't called him? Because they had his phone. And what person would be on a secluded island that ain't never been there before would say, I'm just going to stay back and y'all just go ahead and take my keys and my phone so I can't get in contact just in case something happens? Why do y'all even have his phone and keys to begin with? And how are y'all as his friends not caring that if he made it home safe? Did he make it back safe? Hey, bro, did they text him? Say, hey, bro, did you make it back? But they couldn't because what? They had his phone. That doesn't even make sense within itself.